Okay. So we are reviewing Rabotai. We're back to page 326 in number 2. And we said if a person poured before Shabbat directly from Samavar on the tea leaves, so it was supposed to already cook. Nachon, they already cooked it. Says Rabbi Yosef, nevertheless, they're still not allowed to do again on Shabbat. Right. After the chai finished, they will not be allowed to pour on Shabbat directly on these tea leaves. Why? You already cooked it before Shabbat. I poured on it. Says because the tea leaves only what got the heat of the hot water, that first heat, boom, that's what got cooked. But as soon as the first heat happens, it flips, right? So the rest of the chai is in Kli Sheni now. Because only the first heat was the Irui Mikli Rishon, pouring from Kli Rishon.
Before Shabbat.
The first surface, right? Before Shabbat that you did. The bottom surface didn't get the heat from the hot water. So now, how the bottom one released taste and color to the cup, to the chainik? From Kli Sheni. Kli Sheni, lo mevashel. So now whenever the water finished, whenever the water finished, the leaves that's sitting on top, it could be the leaves from yesterday that they were on top, or it could be not.
Safek.
So since you have safek, says Rabbi Yosef, you cannot risk safek de oraita lechumra. You could have remembered that point?
But also, you can add another thing, what I just said.
What you said?
Even if those leaves, even if they're cooked all the way,
Yeah.
you're still not allowed to do it on Shabbat to put the water in.
Or directly. Why not?
Because there's only cooking after cooking if it's edible, we said last time.
No, you're saying another point. We're saying,
Right.
listen to this. If a person has tea leaves, today the tea leaves are roasted. All the tea leaves today, they are roasted. Like coffee. Coffee is also roasted.
Even though they're right.
Can we put coffee, roasted, Turkish coffee? Can we put in the cup and directly from Samavar pour over it?
Turkish?
Turkish, Shabbat.
Yes.
No.
Why we allow it?
No.
Because there is no cooking after roasting.
It's roast already.
Roasted, I said. Turkish coffee is roasted. Yeah, it says roasted coffee. You cannot drink not roasted coffee. It's very bitter.
Beans.
Yeah, cannot.
The beans are white.
Right, the original ones. So the coffee you could directly, nachon?
Because you can
What
eat with sugar.
what about the tea? Tea is
cannot
also
eat it.
roasted. The tea leaves we have is also
You
roasted.
cannot eat it.
Can I pour directly on Shabbat like I pour directly on the coffee? I pour directly on the chai? No, why not?
It's not edible. It has to be
The
edible.
coffee you made allowed. This is not allowed. Farchasher, Rabbi?
Because coffee you can eat with sugar together.
Very good, because coffee is edible with some additives.
Right.
People add it to cakes. People back in the day, Rabbi Yosef says when he was a good boy, his father used to give him a treat. What was the treat?
Coffee with sugar.
Coffee with sugar. That was their coffee. No, Turkish coffee with a little bit sugar mixed together with a spoon like this. That was his treat for behaving good. Today, it's the last thing people are gonna eat.
I never tried it.
I don't understand, Rabbi, still. What's the difference?
So therefore, the coffee is edible.
The beans.
Not only the beans, the Turkish coffee.
So when you
They used to mix it. Oh,
Powder. So
Chaimo brothers are here.
no tacos.
Shmuel, be careful. Shmuel, he's growing taller than you.
what do you call it? Sugar.
Soon you're gonna talk to him like this. Ay, Tanjung Krasavitz nash. Veli Ainara. You know, Chagai, I remember Eitan when he was below the table height. Now he's Veli Ainara.
ביום סינגוג בחור, וזה חביב אותם, בן גבריאל.
Yeah, the tzaddikim. Okay, if so, pouring directly from the samavar on the tea leaves, this will not be allowed to. But that's because you want to say there's cooking after roasting. In this case, because the roasted of the chai did not make it edible.
Right.
Remember? But if I will cook the chai by pouring the hot water, or really cook it like on the Kli Rishon, really make it cooked, then there is no more cooking applied to that. Because I already made it usable. Pay attention. If I took the leaves and I put it in the oven, right? I roasted them. I took them out. Can I eat them? No. If I'll give somebody with sugar, people would eat it. Maybe one, Holocaust time people eat it like that.
Leaves?
The tea leaves with sugar. People will eat it like that.
Dry.
I'm not talking for health reason, supplement reason. I'm talking about enjoying reason.
I mean, you can eat this if you're gonna pour on salad or you're gonna pour on even tea. You're gonna do. You can eat like this way. but-
Dry leaves?
Yes. Yeah, I dry the basil leaves. And
No, basil leaves is not. Habibi, you comparable apple and
Yeah,
orange.
You buy tea.
Main basil.
Tea leaves. Right now, open a tea
Tea.
bag,
Tea
put on your
bag.
salad. You're gonna eat it?
You're not gonna eat this.
This, you're gonna eat?
Only drink.
Oh. So says Ravadia, but I roasted it.
Even though you cannot drink this one because it's gonna bother you. No.
But I roasted it.
No.
So what do you see? The roasting didn't make it edible, didn't help it. I cannot use it still. So when you're gonna pour it all over it on Shabbat directly, now you made it edible. So now it's called cooking. But Rabbi Shvogufte, there is no cooking after roasting in the coffee. In the coffee, because the roasting originally made it edible. Your tea roasting process didn't make it edible. Remember? We're reviewing. Kikirov, you understood? Very good. Now, says Ravadia, what if I poured over it? I didn't cook it in a kli rishon. I poured over it hot water. I served, it was Friday night at the table. I served everybody with that. It finished. Now I want more slatki chai. Slatki stol, sorry. I want to pour more hot water on it. Can I do that? No, Aitan.
It's already cooked.
No, I don't know.
As you said, we're not allowed.
No, it's not.
How was it cooked?
Because it's not food.
Because the hot water before Shabbat heat. Nachon? It's called irui mikli rishon, pouring from kli rishon, correct? What if I have this much of leaves over there? What layer of it was cooked? Only the first
Top.
one that got the heat. Boom.
Top one, yeah.
The rest of the one on the bottom flipped. They didn't get the heat. So Rabbi Yosef says, what flipped, it's already in Kli Sheni, it's called. They didn't get the original heat, collision. Didn't happen to them.
Okay.
Got it? So therefore it's Kli Sheni. So now whenever you're gonna, maybe that leaves that was on the bottom flipped, and they're right now on top. So when you're gonna pour directly over them, you're right now cooking it on Irui Kli Rishon. Rabbi, they already cooked. They were already in Kli Sheni, Johnny Chalfish. And now it's in Irui Kli Rishon. It's an upgrade, it's a higher level. And that's a problem.
Rabbi, what are you gonna if you're gonna take the leaves?
So refilling it directly from the Samavar will not be allowed to.
If you're gonna take the leaves, Rabbi, we are talking when you have leaves.
Leaves, yeah.
And if you're taking the leaves and you're grounding,
Like this, like the bag.
yeah, and
No.
then you're putting inside the tea,
And what do you want?
it's gonna get from all the sides. It's gonna get cooked.
The whole idea is it can never happen to all the sides. The first one gives the heat, it cooks. As soon as it gives the heat, it flips. So it looks to you like so from all the sides got the heat. It's not. Or the heat only happens on the surface. What happens after it flips it. It goes and it flips
It's
it.
not leaves.
You know, same powder, same thing, same idea. It's gonna get
side.
mixed.
Powder.
You're correct. The surface of the powder, that's gonna get the heat. And that's gonna get cooked, says Ravani. But what happens second later, it's very quick. It simultaneously flips.
Because it's already touched the walls. So
What's touched the walls become
Flip. So whenever it flips,
klisheni.
it becomes уже
And
klisheni.
klisheni doesn't cook.
There's no cooking klisheni.
So if it doesn't cook, so those leaves was not cooked. Even though it expelled the taste and it gave out the color, it looks like it cooked to you, but it really didn't cook. So therefore, they are in the status of not cooked.
What do you do?
And they are on top right now, possibly.
So then you're cooking it.
By pouring directly right now, by refilling the cup, you're cooking the upper leaves that were never cooked before. So you're risking a deoraita matter. Safek deoraita lechumra.
So the best thing to do, you take
So
an
if you want to
empty cup,
refill,
empty cup,
very
put
good.
it
We threw the
here,
empty
put it-
cup.
Wait,
Samavar, empty cup, and then doing
Let's say
that.
I'm taking now.
בוא המנגד, בוא שבו קרדל
No,
תגובה.
otherwise I don't. Now you're saying do like this one, no?
What like this?
The tea on Shabbat. You have
Ah,
the
I
water and then you're
thought-
putting on top like this, right?
Exactly.
So now let's see if this wanna go down.
I was gonna go down
Nobody
on
doing
what?
tea like this.
Nobody said like this.
Ah.
If you're gonna put the tea leaves before Shabbat in the cup,
We're not talking about before Shabbat.
Listen.
Before
That's the
Shabbat.
question.
That's the question.
Before Shabbat.
the tea leaves are in the cup first before Shabbat. Then before Shabbat, you pour hot water on it. Now the liquid finished. Only the tea leaves on the bottom.
I got
Can I
this
refill
point.
that or no? On
I
Shabbat
got
now.
this point. No.
Huh? So Rabbi Yosef says no because it flipped.
It's already cooked. Even if
It's not cooked, Johnny Chalfesh. It's in the Kli Sheni. Kli Sheni, lo mevashel.
What
Doesn't
about this
cook.
one now?
That's what he's talking
That's
about.
Kli Sheni. Exactly.
What's this here? That from Samar.
That, Chagai, that's exactly what you're saying right now. Right now, this cup is gonna, the liquid is gonna finish. Right? You'll drink it, finish.
I got this point, Rabbi.
So
We
the
cannot
tea leaves
do it
inside, they cooked or no? Right now, they cooked or no?
because- No.
Oh, why? Because Kli Sheni, lo
Lo
mevashel,
mevashel.
doesn't cook. So you reduce the liquid. Rabbi, you had the taste of the chai. You had the color of the chai. It cooked it. No, because Kli Sheni, lo mevashel.
What about this one, Rabbi?
I told you this one. Now it's gonna finish. On Shabbat, you want to refill it? Not allowed to.
The problem over here, the tea is not going down.
It doesn't matter. Go down on that. The
On
liquid is
Shabbat,
gonna
how
finish.
we gonna do the tea? With this kind of thing?
Like this, like you just
You cannot put the tea and then put hot water inside.
You can put the water like you just did,
But
and then
it's
put the
not-
chai on
it's
chai
not-
on
It's
top.
not the way to drink this one.
But you can do
That's what I'm-
Kli
that's
Shlishi.
Mamishat, можно его?
Yeah,
Cut.
you can mix it now.
Put it from samovar to the empty cup.
Так.
Сюда поставил чай, just a chai, and here you
Нельзя.
put it. Why?
Можно,
Why?
можно.
It's
Kli
a
shlishi,
fact.
kli shlishi. Kli shlishi, no problem. You can put the chai on the bottom and
Kli
pour the
shlishi.
hot water. Directly from samavar on the chai
That's the
problem.
problem. Yeah.
Because kli rishon. But if you're putting it from an empty cup to that empty cup with the chai on the bottom, that's not a problem because it's irui mi kli sheni, which is already kli shlishi.
Okay, so if this is allowed, then okay.
Got it?
This way is you cannot drink this one. Look, all the tea is on the top.
Okay. So
Shai.
It shows you that one.
Show him, this will do.
Yeah.
na pa mi chai bot na. Okay, let's go next. Is cooking after cooking with tea leaves? Is there cooking after cooking in tea leaves? And why? So this we already answered. Because if they are not edible, there is cooking after cooking applies. Very good.
I went ahead.
Very good. 329 review. Is it allowed to pour hot water on Shabbat on an egg that had hot water poured over on it on Erev Shabbat, before Shabbat?
Yes.
I told you there was one time a guy came to make Friday afternoon preparation for Shabbat. He sees his pot or his plate, I don't remember what, broke, that he used to make eggs with. Now, before Shabbat, all the stores already closed. What should he do? And the Kanesoi came, not our Kanesoi, different place. So somebody gave him an idea. I don't remember his wife. I don't remember. He called. He says, "You have samavar there? Yeah. Pour on the samavar from the samavar hot water on the eggs
No, you
before
don't.
Shabbat. Before Shabbat.
before
Everything
Shabbat.
before Shabbat. He was preparing for Shabbat
Yeah,
for the
okay.
kaneso.
No problem.
Pour hot water on the pot of eggs, and don't worry. That heat of the water is gonna cook the eggs.
No, there's
It's
no
not
more.
gonna become hard boiled, but it's gonna be edible.
No water left for the chai then.
No, this you can refill. That's not a problem.
Before
A
Shabbat.
Persian, worry about the chai.
So go before Shabbat.
So you can refill the samavar again, no problem. Now, he did that. Shabbat, somebody, I don't know how, found another plot, another solution. He said, let's put the eggs over there.
No problem.
You're allowed.
No problem.
Can you do that or no?
Yes. Because it's already cooked. It's called cooked.
Cooked. No bishul after bishul.
Before Shabbat, he poured over it.
How much before Shabbat? How much before?
I don't know.
Machalab
Boil at a soft boil,
this nice.
really hard boil. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what we said, that it's already cooked. It's called cooked.
So it's
already.
good.
No, it depends how much cook.
It's called mildly
Let's
cooked.
start different way. If let's go in two. I jumped 2 steps. Let's go one
No,
step
that
at a
was
time.
only if you want to put it on top of Ashpolo.
Listen. Eitan, listen to this. Friday morning, your mother made soft boiled eggs for breakfast.
Okay.
Some kids ate, some other members of the family didn't eat, left.
Okay.
Friday night, your mom wants to open the lid of the osvo, fully cooked osvo. She wants to take those eggs of the Shabbat morning at a Friday morning
Allowed.
breakfast that was soft boiled, put it in the osvo, and by the morning it's gonna become
There's no cooking
hard
after cooking.
boiled.
No cooking after cooking.
Can she do that or no?
Yes.
In the soft boiled, the yellow, it's still liquidy.
It's okay.
But that's
It's
edible. That's
considered-
edible.
It's
Edible.
considered as cooked,
That's edible.
according to halacha.
Remember?
Yeah.
Very good. Kol hakavod to everybody. You remember well. Soft boiled egg, since it went through a cooking process,
Right.
and it was got to a stage it's 100% edible. People like soft-boiled eggs also. It's edible, no problem. Fully cooked, it's considered. It's not medium rare. That's what I'm trying to make you understand. You know, you have a fully cooked meat and you have tadegi meat. Well done, right?
Both good.
Both is good.
Fully cooked is 100% edible. It's not medium rare. It's 100%. But some people like tadegi, like chiseled, sizzled, they call this thing. Make it burned a little bit over there. Well done, Azavajca. Bye.
So overall,
Сразу Якова Лука появилась. Bye, Gupta.
Barashka.
Yeah.
Barashka.
So now, a guy wants to take meat that it is fully cooked. Rosh Shabbat, put it on the platter, make it well done.
no problem.
Allowed or no?
Yeah, it's cooked.
Yeah, no problem. If he has medium rare meat,
No allowed.
he wants to put it on the platter, become
edible, why not?
fully cooked.
Not allowed.
Nafalge.
Not fully
Not
cooked.
allowed. It's not-
Allowed or no? Not
Why?
allowed.
It's edible. Some people like it.
No, it's
your steak like that.
medium
You change it.
rare.
But people eat the steak
It's like
like that.
Bendosai. And Bendosai is a problem.
But you eat the steak like that.
99% fully cooked, 99% cooked food. I want to put on the platter and make it 100% cooked. Allowed or no? 99%.
No.
1% Rabbi.
No.
Is it edible at 99%?
No. If it's going to cook, you cannot say, I don't want to cook it. It's going to cook it. It's called Pasik Resha, even if it's not your intention.
Is
Because
it edible
Pasik
or
Resha-
not edible?
Why over here you're not going by?
Hagai is asking, it's hard.
Edible.
One by one.
Is it
Yeah.
edible?
It's 99% edible.
Edible?
99%.
Okay, so it's good.
So no, we have a rule. Until it's not 100% edible, problem of cooking applies.
Okay, so it's raw steak. I mean, medium rare. In steak, you go to a restaurant, that's how you want your meat. That's
You
how
are
you
correct. You are correct. I agree with you. But it's not fully cooked.
Eat. But it's 100% edible.
But it's not fully cooked.
It's different to the, you just said 100% edible. That's 100% edible.
No, it's 100% edible because of cooking.
100% cooked. Not
Understand?
100% edible.
It's different. It's edible.
Yo, so how long is that? 12 hours.
Yeah. Yes. I agree. But it's not. Ask everybody. What do you call it? Medium rare. Означает not fully cooked.
So I don't want it cooked. They don't want it.
Yeah, I agree. So today everybody became Achal Bedrosai people. Everybody became
They
thieves.
don't want it cooked. They don't want it.
Achal Bedrosai. It doesn't matter.
But it is cooked.
You can do it.
Cooked in that.
It's
But
not.
afterwards you cannot put it-
Rabbi David Yosef had the same argument, by the way. You guys argue right now? He had the same argument with the other people.
Who?
The other people, of David Yosef, the chief rabbi today of Israel, he had the same exact argument. It's recorded.
Oh, yeah.
He said that this is not the definition of mevushal, that people eat it. Mevushal, cooked, means 100% cooked.
Right.
That's what it means. Not what people like. Because people like also sashimi. Sashimi, maybe a little fire touched it.
Tylko sashimi.
Raw fish.
Ah, fish.
They go with the такой, torch такой. So it's like 2 seconds.
Tuna.
Whatever, fish, tuna, whatever they do. It's not even 33% cooked. Надо вот так делать на него, что просто цвет на него был. Автосимон. So this I can put on Shabbat on a platter or no? That's such, Rabbi, this is 100% edible. People like it this way. Is this fully cooked? No. If it's not fully cooked, you're not allowed to reheat it because it's going to become more cooked on Shabbat.
But if you're gonna put on the pot,
If it's going to warm it. In the pot or on the pot?
no, in the pot.
In the pot, you're going to cook it.
This can cook. I don't know.
What
Not allowed
about with the tzipalga?
Not allowed to. You're going to cook it. Problem. If you're going to cook it, it's a problem, Yaakov.
You can't even put it on the platter.
You cannot heat it up. Right.
Even if you put it on the side.
Unless you're going to put it in a place that is not going to get scalding hot at all. Even if you forget it for 10 hours.
So just more like on top of the
Whatever, distant itself. You know your platas. How much distant you have to do and what technique and method for that food not to come scalding hot. Because it's going to become scalding hot, you're cooking it on Shabbat.
What if you put that, you know that extra thing that you put on
Yeah,
the
elevation.
gas, elevation,
Yeah.
and then put pot,
So
the
check.
pot on top of it.
Check. If that's going to reduce the heat level to the point it's not going to become scalding hot, yeah, do it.
It will
Yeah,
reduce.
again, the only way is to, if you have, let's say, osoro, you put it on top of the cover.
Yeah. בסדר, back to us. So, Friday morning, mommy made or babulia made soft boiled egg in a pot. Not pouring from some abad. In a pot. Friday morning, yeah. Astalsia. Soft boiled, you want to put it inside the oswa, make it hard boiled.
Yeah, no
Allowed or no?
Yes.
100% allowed. Why? Because it's 100% cooked in the morning
That's
already.
keli rishon
I don't
anyway.
remember.
It's
Right.
the same concept with the meat.
No, that's why I wanted to
no,
explain that it's not the same concept.
I don't remember.
So, soft boiled egg is 100% cooked.
How is it considered 100% cooked?
That's 100% cooked.
Why?
Because the meat,
Edible.
the meat.
is the meat.
No, I didn't say edible. He said edible. The meat has a stage of fully cooked. He has a stage of well done. Nazavaitza a little bit burned, right? People like this level. If I don't have it well done, is it fully cooked? Yeah. Osvo. I have Friday night. Most of the people's osvo is fully cooked.
Yes.
People like to eat it this way, or they want it to become more jelly. They like it more jelly. They like tadegi in the bottom. For them, that's not an osvo if it doesn't have tadegi, right? He likes it to become thicker. He doesn't like to be so liquidy, right? Anything I say, you dream about, huh? So the osvo Friday night, fully cooked. You open it, you can taste rice is cooked, taste the meat cooked, potato cooked, eggs, everything you put cooked. Can I move it from the center side of the plata that's not so hot to the center of the plata to make it become tadegi? Yeah.
Yes.
That's the same idea. You have a soft boiled egg,
That's fully
you have soft osvo, you're gonna become harder by moving it to the side, to the
So is
center.
steak.
No, the steak is, they say that's not fully cooked. Just people like it.
It's what's called medium
But it's
well.
not fully cooked.
Medium well.
You understand the difference? The soft boiled egg is like the soft osvo. Can I move the soft osvo to the center? Make it thicker? Yeah. Can I move that egg, soft boiled egg, to the hot
Yes.
pot? Yeah, but it's going to become harder. So to the osvo is going to become harder.
Ashkenazi don't allow it, right? Don't do that.
Allowed. Everybody allowed it because it's fully cooked by halakha. It's just soft.
Rabbi, I don't
I'll give another example. Bread. Lipyoshka you buy, right? The lipyoshka is not crunchy.
But it's already cooked.
Can I put it on the plata, make it crispy, crunchy,
It's baked.
toasting? Can I do
have
that?
machloket in the soul over
No
there about
cooking
the
after
perfect
baking.
home. It's allowed. It's
Halakha, 100% allowed. That's halakha bottom line. But Rabbi, you're making a soft lipyoshka become hard. What's the answer?
already
When it
baked.
was soft, is it 100% baked? Or are you going to taste some dough inside? It's 100% baked? 100% baked. I just like it to become crispy. I like it to become well done. That's the way I like. This is my personal request, preference. But it doesn't mean that if I don't put it this way, it's not fully cooked. It's not fully baked. You understand the idea? However, the medium rare meat, it's not 100% cooked.
What about medium well?
I don't know what medium boil is.
What
Rare is
But
rare
those
inside.
That 100%, ask any chef, is this meat 100% cooked? You tell you yes, that's 100% cooked.
Rare means red inside. Well means it's already cooked but not crispy.
Okay?
Well.
Is that 100% cooked?
Ask the chef, is this 100% cooked or no? He'll tell you yes, it's 100% cooked, sure. That will be the definition. If you ask him, this is 100% edible, that's the wrong question. Because medium rare is also edible. Even raw people eat edible.
Rabbi, he's asking also good question.
Yes.
This cooked, 100% cooked.
What are you
Because
asking
some
about? We
meat-
ask a few questions here.
Some meat, when it's 100% cooked, is red inside.
It's 100% cooked.
Yeah, it's 100% cooked.
Is it edible or is it 100%
Think
cooked?
about the juice that comes out like a
Cooked.
blood.
And it's edible for medium rare. I'm talking about the meat.
I think it's
that you cook,
not
but
right.
Sometimes the meat they have red inside.
So whoever told you that this is 100% cooked is wrong. If you have red
I'm
inside,
telling you.
because you telling me, Tana Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai Omer. You're telling me.
What do you mean?
It's a wrong definition. If it is red inside, it's not cooked.
Different meat. I'm talking about different meat. Sometimes it's 100% cooked. And my question is, it is 100% cooked, but you're gonna see red inside. When you cut, you're gonna see red inside.
So Johnny Dedesh, that's
For
not
you,
100%
yeah.
cooked.
What are you talking about?
Whatever you hear about.
Что его нужно? Его что нужно? Хайрок что ли сделать? Rabbi, they have some kind of the meat. Is you're gonna cook 100%. You're gonna cook 3 hours. You're gonna give you red inside. You didn't see
This top
in
is
Chatunot, in
part like this.
Yeah.
It's a part like
this
this.
is part of the
Okay,
meat.
so
You're
then the
gonna see
red is not the definition of cooked or not for
That's what I'm
him.
asking
For
you
that
question.
part.
That's what I'm asking you
juice.
question. If you cook 100%, you as a chef, you know 100% is cooked.
That's it, it's cooked.
Now
Come
you're
on.
gonna cut, you're gonna see red inside.
The red you taste, is it raw? Is it rare?
Again, you're asking the question.
It's cooked?
It's cooked.
Come on, cook, come on.
Pastrami. You're gonna take pastrami.
לא עלינו, yeah?
Pastrami.
Pastrami is not healthy.
This meat with the shoulder.
Shoulder.
You're gonna take the shoulder.
Shoulder
You're gonna put in the pepper and you're gonna roast it in the oven. Inside is red.
בסדר, נו.
So now you allowed to reheat this meat.
Yes. Because you, the chef, told me it's 100% cooked.
Even though the pastrami they cutting slice, nice, right?
Yeah.
So you're taking this one and you're putting on the
On a platter, no problem.
And it's gonna be tadegi.
No problem.
No problem.
It's like you take the soft liposhka, make
This is the way
tadigi.
you eat. No
So
more chairs.
I'm
I'll
not
tell you
getting,
what's the difference. I
I'm not
understand.
getting the point of
I got
reheating
the
now.
Because it's not 100% cooked.
Yeah, I got
The medium rare is not 100%. Ask the chef, chef, is this 100% cooked? What are you gonna say?
No.
That was
That's
like
it.
The dilemma between the medium rare and then как называется,
Well done.
как называется, medium
Well
well.
done.
Medium well.
There's a borderline. Medium rare is red. Medium well is cooked already, but it's well,
Pink.
not
Juicy.
fully cooked.
Exactly, yeah.
It's
a little
cooked, but
pink.
it's not red anymore. Like my wife doesn't like the red in the meat, for instance, right? But I like it. That means it's medium rare.
Okay.
Medium well, it's not red anymore. You're not gonna see red.
Okay. So come to the chef,
It's not
say, chef, is this fully cooked or no?
It's
He tells you fully cooked,
Rare.
you're allowed to reheat. Come on.
Rare is cooked 50-60%.
Ethan, you understood?
Well,
If
это
not,
70,
we'll send you to the
80%.
kitchen.
It's not red.
Well done, it was 100%, sir.
Not talking
Rabbi,
about-
now it's question.
both question.
I don't remember. If you're taking the eggs,
Rasha.
if you're taking the eggs, you're putting in the pot and you're putting in the sun on Shabbat.
Yes.
Ask your local
You're not
rabbi.
doing any violation. The sun, it says it's allowed, right?
Yes.
If you're taking the egg and you're putting over there.
Yes.
It's raw and you're cooking.
100%
Sun.
allowed. Yes.
What about meat? If you're gonna do the same way meat?
Same thing, no problem. Cook anything you want with the sun. Understood, my son?
But can I use a kli?
Cooking.
Anything you want.
But you cannot put the food, for example, on the car.
No
You
more
could.
questions, sir.
If first came the car, and then it's not hot yet, and you pour over it, and let the sun heat up, no problem.
No, but the,
The whole
car's
problem
already
is-
hot, half a job.
Okay, it's the whole. No, you can put it early morning before the sun came out, and as the sun's gonna come out, it's gonna heat up the egg or the meat, whatever you want. Okay,
Delina from.
Rabotai, the parasha has a lot of structures of Bet HaMikdash, Mishkan. It's nothing you can take home with that, unless I'm gonna tell you the secrets I have of Shabbat morning. This Shabbat morning
Yes,
topic.
yes,
This,
yes.
but reading the Rashi on the parasha is just the structure.
Secrets good, secrets.
Shabbat было членом,
בית. אלכוהול דס נקורת, מונת באלכוהול.
Tell us the
50
secret.
גרם, 150 גרם, אנחנו שווה.
Позвонить.
Tell us the secrets.
No, Yaakov, you have a neighbor. Normatov is your neighbor, no? Normatov. Normatov is your neighbor, no? Avram Yoshua, который приходит.
Oh, сам.
No, он приходит, why you say this? The last week he was away. He was
Ah,
yeah.
Tell us the secret.
No, if you want, I'll tell him to knock on your door. Барух тоже приходит. Барух высокий этот тоже приходит. Тахалов. Вы же далеко, недалеко за, no?
Блин, что не пришел.
Tell us the secret.
No, it's in my, I have to prepare them. It's not in the top of my head.
Responsibility.
Okay, now, Rabotai, if I have, okay, we already said, Machal ben Drosai, can I finalize cooking it? Finish cooking it or no?
We just said
Yes.
We said no, very good.
No?
It just you have to know that that's debatable.
I thought
It's not according to all opinions.
Ma'achal ben Dorsai,
Rambam says
before Shabbat
Ma'achal
you
ben-
leave it and it cook.
I'm not saying this. I said Machal ben Drosai on Shabbat. On Shabbat is already Machal ben Drosai. Can I put it back on the platter and finish cooking it?
Because that's what he used to do on Shabbat.
Friday night, you serve
Only
rice.
Before Shabbat.
Listen, I'll give you an example. Friday night, you serve the rice. You taste the rice. Ooh, not fully done. It needed another hour on the platter.
No good.
Can you put it back on the platter?
No.
Huh?
Cooking,
At least
no.
Shabbat morning, people will eat it. Now it's not edible 100%. Sometimes, I'll tell you another case. Happened to me. Happened to me. Friday night. Friday night. Listen. The osvo pot with the kartoshka inside.
Potato.
Potato, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. The potato inside. My wife opened it. She wants to take the potato for the child to eat. Doesn't go.
Ooh,
So what's the status right now of the potato?
it's not 100% cooked.
Not 100% cooked. It's like hard.
But it's okay because it's there from before Shabbat.
Hold on. She opened the lid.
Doesn't matter. It's still on the fire.
Can she close the lid now or no?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
No, because it's not cooked. If you close it, it's going to be
Because-
It's on the
cooked.
pot. You didn't remove it from
Doesn't
the fire.
matter. By the definition of cooking is either to place on the plata or either speed up the cooking when it's already on the plata.
How are you gonna speed up? You just didn't do anything.
Of course you will. By
closing
closing the lid.
But it was closed. You for a momentarily you removed it and you're putting it.
Whatever
in.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
it, that's already. Because the temperature changes.
That moment that you opened it, if the food is not fully cooked, you will not be allowed to close it.
Right.
But it was
Halachot.
very hot inside.
Doesn't matter.
You made
can
it colder and
It
you-
doesn't matter. No point to argue. The fact that you're closing it, you're speeding up the cooking. Speeding up the cooking is asur by Torah, Rabbi Yosef.
But you're going back to where it was. It was very hot.
It's not. You
It
remove
became
the
cold.
pot.
You're going back to where it was before.
Now
No.
we say that the hot water from
That's not
samovar
correct what you
you're
said.
allowed to pour inside.
Of course it is.
What?
The hot water from samovar.
That's when you're allowed to. Whenever it's burning, it's already overcooked. Then you're opening the lid, pouring the hot water directly from the samovar without airspace, without
you don't have
airspace,
enough
and then
water.
putting that on the plata, closing the lid is not a problem because it's already
Always
overcooked.
space.
1 second.
In case I told you it's not fully cooked. Question:
You remove the
if I call the neighbor going right now,
Uh-huh.
I say, "Can you close the lid for me?"
It's allowed.
Can I do that or no?
No, he cooking for you.
You're cooking, so you cannot. If you cannot do it, he cannot do it for you either.
Cannot do for you.
If
can
you
take it out
remember,
like potato
if you
With
remember,
your right is the problem.
if you remember,
He's not allowed to.
listen. If you remember, cooking after ma'achal ben drosai stage, is it deoraita? Sorry. Is it 100% not allowed or is debatable not
Debatable.
allowed? Oh,
So then go is
some opinions hold that it's allowed.
Safek though, right? Huh?
Ravad holds allowed. Rabbi Yonah holds it's allowed.
The
Rambam
goy is
holds not allowed.
Go is allowed.
Rambam said if it's not 100% cooked, not allowed to. So now Shulchan Aruch, Psak Halacha writes. Listen, I have a debate over here on Torah level. Safek doraita, v'chumra. Not allowed to close the lid until it's not 100% cooked. Top.
Go is allowed.
But that's debate for who doraita? For
Ah,
Jewish. But if I ask the goy,
No problem.
goy is the Rabbanan. So the debate is on the Rabbanan level. Safek the Rabbanan. Lekula.
1 second. You open the
what
door.
you did, you
It was
close
80 degrees. Let's
Call
say,
the goy. Call the goy, you can close it.
let's say it's 100 degrees inside.
take it out.
I remove the cover. It goes down to 60 degrees. Air went out. Now I'm closing it again. Slowly it's gonna go from 60 to 100 again.
Right.
So
That's
it's
the
not becoming
problem.
hotter or anything. It's going back to where it was.
Correct.
And
The
it's
fact
still-
that you
But it's
removed
gonna
it,
be
it's already
cooking
not
again.
hot. It's not hot, it's a
Cooking
problem.
again.
So if you don't have goy,
I ask you a question, Amir.
You must.
I had a fire on. Fire.
you have to take out the potato.
I moved next to the gas on Shabbat. I turned the knob. He turned off. Can I say, oh, let me put it back? It's Rabbi, it was on all before.
No,
No problem.
it's a new fire. Doesn't matter.
That's exactly what we say.
But that's not new fire.
It is. That heat that you're closing, it's a new heat. If you wouldn't close it, it wouldn't get again to
It's a
100.
new heat.
You disabled the 100 degrees Celsius already.
Плохое, хорошее.
Rabbi, if you don't have goy
No problem.
in Israel,
Problem.
you
You
cannot
know?
take it. You cannot remove the potato.
What about borer?
Okay, what about borer? You take it with the stuff.
Okay, but if the potato is raw, probably the meat is raw because potato is much
Not
quicker,
meat,
no?
You're gonna take rice.
Just rice, okay. Eat also just rice. You okay? If that's what you
What are you
like.
gonna do with the situation?
Beseder, you're right.
Stay rayev, what are you gonna do?
but
In
it's
Israel,
not open,
in
that's
Israel
it.
not
Huh?
everybody has
Whatever it
goy.
is, don't
Usually
open, don't
doesn't-
test it.
No.
It rarely happens.
We have to know the laws, not say munkines. This one guy comes to the rabbi, said, Rabbi,
Do Shabbat.
I don't keep Shabbat. Why? He says, you know, Shabbat, you have to take air when Shabbat comes in. Don't move. What's a Shabbat? Ah. He said, that's why my father always did to me in my house. His father was Shomer Shabbat. The child was Shomer Shabbat. But everything, munkines, everything not allowed. The child felt so bad. He says, Shabbat is the day I came to a conclusion. You have to take air before Shabbat comes in and let it go when Shabbat comes out. Can't move. That's the wrong approach, Rabotai. You always have to know. I told you last time. If the whole laws of Torah is, that's it, not allowed. Why we need all these books for? There's only one rule, not allowed. Why you need the books for?
Asur.
We have the Torah is interested for us to know all the ins and outs, what's allowed for you, what's not allowed for you. That you will not make something that it is allowed, say, no, it's not allowed. It's asur to do that. One of the things, ask Hashem, please forgive me on Yom Kippur. Hashem, whatever you said not
I
allowed,
made Allah. Whatever
Hashem, why not? Allowed, no problem.
I
Mukim.
said not allowed.
And whatever Hashem you said,
Al Chet Shechatan
it is allowed. I said, no, asur, not allowed, everything. Al ma she'etarta, asarti. Ma she'asarta, etarti.
Al Chet Shechatan.
That's
So
why
if
it's
you don't have gold, what are you gonna do in this situation?
not allowed to, Jonah,
Not al-
asur.
No,
I understand. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take this one and throw garbage? That's it. What are you gonna leave it open?
You cannot close
You
it.
can leave it open.
Yeah, you can leave it open.
Okay, so it's gonna be cooked. You're gonna eat. And
Sure.
I mean, it's not an issue.
By closing, it will be a problem. Sometimes people Friday night wants to open, mix it when it's on the platter. You cannot easily go and mix it.
Why not?
They have to check. We have a rule: two things speed up the cooking. One, closing the lid. Second one, mixing the food,
Right.
because the heat,
But if this cook already,
the heat mixing up evenly and speeding up the cooking. And both of them are the oraita violation. It's as you turn on a fire or smoke a cigarette. No difference.
I understand. But if this cook,
Opening the lid and closing it when it's not fully cooked, or mixing it when it's not fully cooked.
if this fully cooked,
Oh, so you have to check. If you're not going to check it and you just go like that, you're taking a risk. Sometimes you're assuming, Rabbi, it's already 3 hours on a platter. Probably it's already cooked.
100%.
Nakon. But sometimes you see.
3 hours.
Now what
This
happened?
platter only for heat is not cooked.
Right. But sometimes you have a platter that has a knob. Or sometimes you have the gas is your platter. You cover it with a metal and the knob moved when you didn't realize it. Instead of 3, it's on 1 or whatever, different number. And the temperature dropped and you don't see. The fire is covered with a metal thing. You don't know what's happening underneath that. Until you realize probably the kids moved it, somebody moved it, and one moved next to that in the kitchen and it became lower. So don't right away open, mix it, everything and close. Asu.
Blech.
You have to make sure to check. The number is right. Probably it's already cooked. Then you can open it, mix it, and close it again because it's already fully edible. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen.
Without meat.
Yes.
Many people are doing without meat, so it's not any issue over there to
No,
mix
put
it.
it in the fridge for tomorrow. Can you please stop the recording anytime we say Rabbi Hanania? שנאמר אדוני חפש